Well, the resolution states that Palestinians who currently hold observer status at the United Nations qualify for full membership, and it recommends that the UN Security Council, which is the body that needs to make that sort of decision, reconsiders the matter. That comes after the United States used its veto power in the Security Council to block such a move earlier this year. The resolution also expands the rights of Palestinians in the General Assembly. That doesn't extend, though, to voting rights. So in some ways, the immediate practical implications of this resolution will be limited. Even if the Security Council takes it up again, the US could again use its veto. But this is a highly symbolic move. 143 members voted in favour of it, including Australia. 25 abstained, and 9, including Israel and the US, voted against it. The Palestinian representative to the UN argued that this was a step towards the peace process. Israel's ambassador, though, rejected that and accused members who voted in favour of this resolution of rewarding Hamas.
In simple words, voting yes is the right thing to do. And I can assure you, you and your country for years to come will be proud to have stood for freedom, free Palestine, and peace for all. And I repeat, free Palestine, and vote yes for the resolution, and I thank you so much.
So today, I will hold up a mirror for you. A mirror. This is your mirror. So that you can see exactly what you are inflicting upon the UN Charter with this destructive vote. This is you are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. Yes, that's what you're doing, shredding the UN Charter.
Yes, so symbolic protest there by the Israeli delegation. An overwhelming margin in favour in the end, though, Jade, of the resolution. And it had been accompanied by so much international attention, as well as back home here in Australia, as to what the Australian position would be. How was that conveyed during debate at the Assembly?
Well, Australia's ambassador to the UN, James Larson, addressed the Assembly shortly after this vote took place. He said that Australia was frustrated at a lack of progress towards a two-state solution, that it believed that that was the only hope for achieving peace, and that the international community could, in his words, build momentum towards that. Here's some of what he had to say.
The resolution expresses the General Assembly's aspiration for full Palestinian membership of the United Nations, something which must ultimately be recommended by the Security Council consistent with the Charter. While this resolution is not what we would propose, it is for all these reasons that Australia voted yes. Like many other countries, our vote for this resolution is not bilateral recognition of Palestinian statehood. Nevertheless, Australia no longer accepts that recognition can only come at the end of the peace process.
Now, Australia has split with the United States on this, which, as I said, voted against this resolution, while the United Kingdom abstained. The Foreign Minister, Penny Wong, argued yesterday that there was a distinction between a vote like this in the UN and bilateral recognition, that is, Australia officially recognising Palestinian statehood. She said one didn't necessarily lead to the other at the same time, but this is a very significant decision on the part of the Australian government, and it will no doubt prompt a lot of reaction at home.